Good morning and welcome to Herb Oracle Podcast, botanical divination with herbs, essences, flowers, and trees with your host, Herbal Marie. Let's start the day off pulling some oracle cards and getting a few messages. We can shoot the shiitake in a spiritual way-ish. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'll post a pic of the cards at Herb Oracle. Thanks so much for joining me. Here we go. Manifest more prosperity. How does that sound? Sounds pretty good to me. I slept until after 10. Is that okay? It's 11 now. So I literally had myself like 5 extra hours of sleep. Because I woke up at 5 to the sound of my son like hacking and then literally throwing up because his throat was dry. And oh gosh, here we go, you know. I woke up, made him some marshmallow root water since I had some in the freezer. If you get your hands on some fresh marshmallow roots, you can freeze them, and I appreciate dried marshmallow root, but there is nothing quite like it fresh for the extra slime it is produced. So I ran that through the Vitamix just a little bit, just to chop it up, and instantly it's slimy water. And you can keep on adding water to the roots. You can use them for like several days, definitely. And it's just so good. I appreciated it too, so we'll see if it helps him. But anyways, so then I went back to sleep. I was cold, and I felt like I had to re-sleep again. I was like, I'm just falling back asleep. I mean, I know some people get up at 5 in the morning, and I love you people, and good job, but I just couldn't. And so then I fell back asleep until 10. All right, good job, Sadie. Is that part of being prosperous? I don't know. I guess being able to do that? I don't know, man. Hey, I'm not going to put any guilt on myself because I must have needed it. And then, funny, haha, I get up to read the Daniel Scranton channeling, and isn't it about the meeting in the astral realm at night? And haven't my dreams been so friggin' weird? So I don't know if I'm part of the Earth Collective meetings at night, but I think I'd rather be in their meetings because my dreams are like super duper weird. And so anyways, I can't even explain my dreams, how weird they've been. But anyways, I know I'm supposed to keep a dream journal. I don't want to. I don't. But today, I do want to manifest more prosperity. Now, how cool is this? I have all the cards ready because I started getting these cards ready immediately after yesterday's tarot podcast. And I was like, wow, girl, look at you. Because the last couple Manifest More Wednesdays that we've had, like, I've just been like, pride, whatever, patience. Yeah, I think I got some of the cards. Like, this one, I was like, let's get down to business. We got to get all the prosperity cards because, you know, we don't be wanting to miss out. Apparently, this feels serious, right? Even egos are like, yes, we want the prosperity. So how is this different from abundance? Would be my first logical question to myself. I'm just kind of curious because I think we did abundance, right? I don't know, did we? So I have 6 prosperity cards in front of us, and quite the diverse group of people. This is a very magical layout, I would definitely say. Let me tell you why. We have our dragon butterfly, okay, from the Enchanted Blossoms Oracle by Carla Morrow. Next to that, we have a unicorn by Diana Cooper. Above the 2 of them, we have Lakshmi with Flow of Prosperity. And beside her, of course, is Whispers of Lord Ganesha card, number 45. And the unicorn is 25, if you're into numbers. We've got 45 with Ganesha, 25 with the unicorn, and 36 for a card from the Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle by Lon. And then we have our prosperity. We'll end with our prosperity hedge witch or priestess from the Enchanted Spell Oracle by Priestess Moon. Now, I know I know the flow of prosperity. Oh, did I not get out that guidebook? I feel like I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm gonna have to get out. I missed a guidebook from Lakshmi, which that is, and I didn't tell you what deck. That is Doreen Virtue with the Ascended Masters Oracle deck. Okay, there it is. It's here. But I'm just curious what number she is, because we were just talking about numbers. And I went ahead and numbered these in the guidebook. So even if your cards don't have numbers, you can number them in your guidebook in case numbers talk to you. She's number 13. Perfect. Perfect. All right. So, I guess we'll start with our butterfly though, right? But prosperity, you want some? Yes. Yes, why not? Like, even if you don't quite understand what it means to be prosperous, you like the sound of it. I know you do. We all do. Everybody does. You know, having that prosperity flow in, having that abundance be there, right? Maybe that's how it works in. So maybe we'll get a little bit of clued in how this word has a different vibrational kick than other prosperous words. And hey, I want to manifest more good stuff with you, and I will go at it from any angle, any different perspective. Like, hey, we can go roundabouts, we can go different ways, we can use different words, we can repeat ourselves. Like, when it comes to manifesting more good stuff in our life, I am committed to that for all of us, because I feel like it is our divine right. Also, I feel like we are capable of manifesting it. Now, I look in front of me and there's this teeny tiny little baby spider that has showed up to be in the audience. And I learned my lesson from last week. I now leave, or was that Monday? It feels like last week. Now, when people show up to be in my live audience, my spider crew, I'm going to leave them, because apparently we're not allowed to knock down any cobwebs this month. So we had a new kind of spider in the house too. My son sent me a video of it. He found it on the wall, but I was not getting up to check it out, man, because I do love to sleep. I love my sleep. I value my sleep, and I'm glad that it's been good. And I am surprised that I slept so much last night, but you got to do, you know, what your body calls you to do. Now, prosperity. So we are looking at an allium flower, and it's a Brazilian swallowtail butterfly. And so if you hear clicking, that is my office mate who is working hard. Hi, Janet. So anyways, it's a little late today, 11:07, but that's not going to stop us. That's going to stop me from talking. It's not going to stop us from getting together and manifesting more prosperity. So let's talk about the allium. 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 How do you say it? You know what? I don't. I avoid this word. My tongue doesn't like it. It's like allium. It's like, no. All right, so it's related to the onion and garlic. Allium was one of the earliest cultivated crops. The Egyptians were among the first to document onion harvesting, but peoples of the ancient world had been doing so for generations. In the mid-19th century, allium was explicitly cultivated as an ornamental bulb for gardens. In that short time, it's like a big purple ball of flowers. In that short time, gardeners have created a fantastic array of flowers, and allium can now be planted in a wide range of colors and sizes. Their large, round flower heads can grow up to 10 inches in diameter. Okay, I've never seen that with my eyes before. Makes me kind of maybe want to purposely plant one. I think all I've really seen is like my actual garlic going to flower. Oh, you're so limited. Let's get you some more prosperity, girl. All right, so we tend to think of prosperity as an end goal. For most people, being prosperous means to be rich or to have everything they always wanted. However, this is not always the case. This card is asking you to work toward creating a life that is full of riches. Grow yourself, your friendships, and experiences to make each year better than the last. Yearn to do better or to do more, not necessarily monetarily, but in ways that will serve others and make you happy, happy, happy. Learn, grow, and do things that will improve your world. If something doesn't work, don't just give up. Failure is a lesson that helps us grow faster. Prosperity comes from consistently moving toward bigger and better things. So it's like saying, listen, this is more than just money. This is more than abundance. Like abundance is like being able to do what you want to do when you need to do it, right? Having the means to do that. And that can even be different than just money, right? Because like I say, I love Oracle decks. Well, I might get a lot of Oracle decks and not have any money because people give them to me, or you know what I mean? Like you can be abundant, you can have prosperity, but hopefully, let's just tell the universe, we do want it to include all the monies, okay? All the money. But it's more than just that. That's what the Brazilian swallowtail dragon butterfly is saying with its black and yellow wings. It's really cool. It's got a tiny bit of orange and yellow too at the ends of the little stained glass sections that it has. It's more than just money. It's like being happy. And any old sorry that you're old if you're like this. Any old rich unhappy person knows it. It's like, dang it, man, I got all the money, but I have no friends. I got all the money, but I don't have good health. I got all the money, but I'm not doing anything that I enjoy or adds to the goodness of the world. So we do still want the money, okay? Universal deliverance system. But we also want a life that just feels full of riches. So it just feels good. We're growing as people. We're expanding. We're learning art. We have a good spiritual practice. We have a good happiness level. Our happy meter is in a good place all the time. We're growing ourselves. We have friendships that are meaningful, that matter, that are fulfilling. Our relationships are good and expansive and delicious. That's so Abraham Hicks. We're doing things that we enjoy. We have experiences that serve us, and I don't know, it just feels really good. We're feeling like we're doing good, and every year and every day we want to do better. Right? We want to serve others. We want to help the world. We want to be happy. We want other people to be happy. We're learning, we're growing, we're doing things that add to the highest good of the all. So anyways, prosperity comes from consistently moving towards bigger and better things within ourselves, within our relationships, within our life, within all aspects of our lives. You know, it's like, and you got to hit every aspect to be truly fulfilled in a way, you know what I'm saying? So that you feel, just a lot of prosperity. So it is a flow of energy that covers a lot of different grounds, inside and out and around you and within you and coming to you and flowing from you, and it's good. So here's 2 questions from the Prosperity Enchanted Blossoms card from our Dragon Butterfly. Am I prospering in life? So sit with it, journal with it, think about it, push pause, stare at the wall with your mouth open. Am I prospering in life? I kind of got it. Feeling like I should feel like I am. Maybe. Am I? Probably here and there, right? Surely there's some level of prosperity in some area, right? Now here's the next question. Or maybe you didn't even, you're just like, I don't know. But did you get a super yes? Then please take the mic and teach this class. Tell us your secrets. What can I do to increase my prosperity and the prosperity of those around me? So even if the answer doesn't come to you right away, give a space in your mind that's open to receiving this guidance. What can I do to increase my prosperity and the prosperity of those around me? Because I don't just want to be the only prosperous one in the room. I want everybody to feel this good so we can all feel good together. Yeah, you don't want to be surrounded by people that are feeling suffering or lack or, just unhappiness and discontentment. I don't know what word I'm looking for. Disdain, that's not a word, is it? I don't know. Here we go. Sadie Marie Cherico struggling with the English language again. All right. So what can we do to increase our prosperity? That's the whole intention of this podcast. Hopefully, with the next 5 cards by the end of our little hangout here today before lunch, hopefully I'll get it out before lunch, Sadie, we will have a little insight and clue into understanding prosperity and, yes, definitely manifesting more prosperity. And so in order to do that, we must pay attention. So let's just bring in our herb of the week, who definitely reminds us to do that. It's my beloved stinging nettles. This affirmation minute is brought to you by our cautioning herb of the week, nettle, and I dedicate them all to you. I pay attention. Energy flows where my focus goes. I remain present in the now moment. I receive gifts from the earth. I allow myself to be nourished. Rewards and opportunities arise from every experience. I pay attention. Energy flows where my focus goes. I remain present in the now moment. I receive gifts from the earth. I allow myself to be nourished. Rewards and opportunities arise from every experience. So be it. All right, so before we can understand prosperity, maybe we don't even need to. Maybe we just need to be open to receiving it. Like, hey, do I really need to be able to explain prosperity? I just know that I'm open to it. So we just had a dragon butterfly. I think the only next logical direction is a unicorn, right? All right, so we got number 25, prosperity. This picture is so fun. It's like a clearing next to like maybe a pond or a lake, and between there's 2 trees. There's a big white unicorn, and then there's an open chest of silver and gold with like a little young lady girl kind of kneeling beside it in her orange and red and gold dress with her very crimson hair. And there's lots of flowers on the sides too. But yeah, the treasure chest is open and her hand's like, ta-da, like here it is. And on the bottom of the card, it says, prosperity is flowing toward you, so be open to receiving it. Prosperity is flowing towards you, so be open to receiving it. So step 1, and let's get manifesting more prosperity. Well, let's be open to receiving it. All right, because you need to make a place for it. So, like, I was just listening to an old Bashar video the other night, and he was talking about the law of attraction, but it's not complete without the law of repulsion. Yes, law of repulsion. That's how he said it too. And I was like, oh my God, yes, because we have to release what's not serving us so we can let the good stuff in. So he was basically saying, if you're holding on to things that don't even want to be with you anymore, right? Your poverty mindset, your negativity, your lack mentality, whatever, like you need to let this stuff go and create an open space. Create a feeling of openness, of open-mindedness, of receiving. Like if there is good stuff flowing towards me, then gosh darn it, I am open to receiving it, and just open up your hands and your arms to signify it. I just had my arms crossed while I was saying that, my arms were crossed over my chest, and I was like, this is completely what we're saying to not do, Sadie. I mean, don't close down. Be open to receiving good stuff. Be open to receiving meaningful experiences and insights and gifts and money and good times and whatever prosperity means to you. Maybe that's why we can't really put a definite meaning on it, because to each and every person, it might mean something different. Like for one person, like clean sheets and, a fluffy pillow is like, this is prosperity. To another person, they might be just as prosperous in their feelings and perception, sleeping on a dirt floor in the jungle because they love the jungle, and they just are so happy to be there. Like that could be someone else's nightmare, but it's just, everything is different. Like you don't have to be rich to feel prosperous. Ooh, that's the message. You don't have to actually be rich in money to feel prosperous. And maybe it is that feeling of prosperity that brings in monetary abundance. Like you kind of have to be comfortable with money so that money will want to be with you and you'll be a vibrational match to it. And you got to feel rich to get rich. You've heard it. You've heard it before. Now, unicorns are bringing you prosperity today. You are asked to accept what comes to you with joy and gratitude so that they can enhance the flow of abundance in your life. So if what you are receiving, you accept it with joy and gratitude, like a genuine thank you, thank you, thank you, a very sincere appreciation, gratitude and joy. Be happy what's coming to you. Then you're in the right energy field for the unicorns to enhance that flow of abundance. So it's like, okay, we get it going. Now we're going to get it going some more. Manifest more prosperity. This podcast is not titled Manifest a Little Bit of Prosperity. No, dang it. We're greedy little humans. We want more and more and more. We want more good experiences. We want more love. We want more happiness. We want more fun. We want more martinis. Sorry, I made it over to our prosperity priestess, and she's like literally doing a back bend with her one leg up in the air, holding a martini glass, spilling like, I don't know, man, pomegranate juice all over the place. Like she don't give a whoop. She's just having a good time. So greediness, when it comes to all these amazingly beautiful things, more meaningful interactions, more love, more hugs, more kisses. Honey, let's be greedy. Get it. Get the prosperity, get the good vibes, and share them. This is what we want to spread all over the place. Our next card will be Lakshmi. And she is holding, with her 4 hands, she's holding things, but her right hand, it would be her right, because on the left side of the card, she is giving golden chips out. She's giving. So the best thing about prosperity is being able to share it with others. Having someone to share it with, having the whole world to share it with, having the whole world relish in the manifestation of more prosperity. That is a beautiful vision to behold. So the affirmation from the unicorn is, I accept all prosperity with joy and gratitude. So say it now with me. I accept all prosperity with joy and gratitude. I accept all prosperity with joy and gratitude. I accept all prosperity with joy and gratitude. So any little bit that comes your way or that you notice today, like, oh, I feel really prosperous just having heat in the house. Thank you. With joy and gratitude, I accept this. Oh, we've got apples on the tree. Such abundance. I accept this prosperity with joy and gratitude. A friend has called me. I accept this phone call with joy and gratitude. And I'm thankful that I have loved ones in my life. So that's the flow of prosperity that the unicorns want to enhance. So it's just perfect that we'll just hop on up there to Lakshmi, who is standing on a golden lotus. She's got an elephant, of course, on her one side to signify Ganesha, and then she's like in the water. She looks like a floating golden statue in some regards. And she's holding a vase and 2 lotus flowers, and she's got jewels and pearls and just gorgeous. Her whole head is illuminated with golden light. And yeah, she's giving a lot of golden coins that are just endlessly flowing out from her hand. And this is flow of prosperity with Lakshmi. So yeah, let it flow. Let it flow now. Let the frequency of prosperity flow into your life now, and accept your gifts with joy and gratitude. So Lakshmi is the Hindu goddess of prosperity who can help us today to overcome our financial fears and tap into the river of abundance that's available to everyone. So, excuse me, if you're not drinking from the river of abundance, what's preventing you? What financial fear do you have going on that you could address today with Lakshmi? Now I'm going to put a picture of this on Herb Oracle Instagram so you can see her, so you can maybe look at her, maybe just have a little vision of her calmness and her givingness and her, she is comfortable in prosperity. She is the goddess of prosperity. Sometimes people put a painting or a statue of Lakshmi in the financial corner of their house. So this is feng shui or feng shui or feng shui. I've heard it said so many times. I just always said feng shui for like my whole life, and then I heard somebody else say it differently, but that's what I call it, feng shui. Now, where is the financial corner? It is the left rear corner of your home or office as you stand looking inward from the front door. So go to your front door, stand there, and now look to the left. Like, what would be the left rear corner of your home? Or maybe just in your office, if you just want to do this in your office. Left rear corner. I guess that would be like in my kitchen, but that would be like too close to water, I think. Okay, I gotta move my child's desk. Sorry, honey, we gotta put a statue of Lakshmi here. You're sitting in the financial corner. So anyways, call upon Lakshmi to help transmute money worries into financial flow. So if you're constantly worried about money, you are not allowing the flow to come towards you. It's trying to, the river of prosperity is flowing, but you have like this big old rubber inner tube of fear, and it's bouncing off the inner tube, and it's not even getting to you. Like maybe a little splash in the face here and there, but like it's just not coming in. It's your fear is creating an inner tube, a blockage. It's diverting the prosperity, because the prosperity is flowing. you're just not getting it because of your fear, because you're constantly worried about money, constantly thinking you don't have enough, constantly thinking, well, maybe right now I have enough, but I don't know if I'll always have enough. I better hold on to some of it, you know. So this card is an indication, okay, for us today that our prayers have been heard and answered. The ones about finances, particularly. We'll talk about money right now because that's what everybody wants. I mean, we're like, yeah, love of my life, good experiences, good friends, spiritual advancement, but money. Yeah, so if you've been praying about money, they've been heard, they're answered. Now you need to tap into your manifestation power by focusing on abundance instead of worrying about money. So you got to do your part too. You need to know, like really know, that you have nothing to fear. A new flow of prosperity is supporting you and your loved ones. So understand that, like, as soon as you chill out on the fear, everything will get better. And you can say that about any topic. Man, as soon as you chill out on the fear, everything's going to get better. Your life's going to get better. Your health is going to get better. Your prosperity is going to get better. Like, everything. Your happiness is going to get, everything's going to get better if you chill out on the fear. Okay? And especially if you have financial fears. And it's like, yeah, be mindful. Nettle says, pay attention, watch out for other fear in other parts of your life. It's like, well, I'm not worried about money. All right, but are you worried about your health? Are you fearful every time you leave the house? Like, you still have fear. So even if it seems like it might be different, like, well, it's not about money. Well, yeah, but it's still fear, and it's still an inner tube blockage that is not letting prosperity come to you. So first, address your financial fears, and then why don't you just be a go-getter and just do all the fears, and then really be an A+ student, and release those fears, and know that you are going to be taken care of. So stop worrying about money. Okay, worries only attract money problems. Worrying only attracts problems. Okay, it's much better for you to love than to worry. Okay, so if you're like, yeah, but I'm worried about my kids. Okay, but when you're worrying, you're attracting something that you don't want, ultimately. So it's much better to love them and not worry about them. So just know everything's going to be okay. And Lakshmi says, especially with respect to finances. You have the support to make a desired life change right now. So visualize and affirm prosperity. Prosperity is flowing towards me, and I am open to receiving it. All right, so let's hang out with Ganesha now, because Ganesha wants us to claim our prosperity. Like, really claim it. Really say, you know what? Prosperity is mine to be had. It's rightfully mine, right? It's just, here I am. Hooray, I'm here. Prosperity should just come with the package deal. Welcome to Earth. Here is your prosperity. You have the ability to manifest prosperity into your daily life. So Ganesha also has 4 arms, and he's holding a vase of, I don't know, jewels and necklaces. 2 of his hands have a plant stem, a leaf of something, and I think the last one has a pomegranate, and he's also holding another treasure in his trunk. He's got necklaces on, gorgeous. And beside his very cushy sit-upon is a lot of fruit. Man, fruit really does make you feel prosperous, especially like if you've ever been broke as a joke and not had like fresh good fruit for like a real long time. You're like, dang, I miss my fruit. Okay. Ganesha asks that you work on integrating and accepting the spiritual truth that you create your own reality. So, if you want to manifest more good stuff in your life, and you can pick any of the episodes, I'm going to have them indexed on my blog, herboracle.blogspot.com. So if you need to specifically find one, you can do that easily. First, first you got to be open to it, but there is an umbrella belief that you have to hold in order to manifest successfully. You can manifest a lot of stuff accidentally or without believing anything, because that's what you do. You manifest things. But if you can integrate and accept as a spiritual truth for yourself that you create your own reality, it will serve you very well. Now, that also includes that you have to accept and integrate the things that you manifested that you don't like. You have to understand that you did that. I manifested that, sure did. But now I know that I do manifest, and now I'm going to make my manifestations better. I'm going to get gooder at this. I'm going to get more deliberate. I'm going to manifest more prosperity. Truly understanding this makes all the difference when it comes to prosperity. You are responsible for creating and generating your success. It is your divine right to do so. A job in itself does not bring you riches. Abundance is more than a job or having money. It is an attitude. It's about living with appreciation and gratitude daily for all the blessings that are bestowed upon your life. So prosperity is an attitude. Attitude of gratitude. Get it on your coffee mug if you need to. Remember, every day you better be counting your blessings. You better be thankful for everything that comes your way. And the more you can do that, the better it gets, the better it gets, the better it gets, the better you feel, the better you feel, the better you feel. The more you heal, the more you heal, the more you heal, the more you manifest that which you want. Manifest more prosperity. So with that said, yep, it is easy to forget and neglect the gifts that we receive every day from the universe, from the divine, from source, from the creator. I mean, have you appreciated even one of your intakes of air today? We're being given a gift in every moment with our breath. And how often do we actually take time to be like, oh, wow, I really appreciate this moment, this breath. I appreciate, just the fact that I have awareness and I'm alive and I'm in these comfy clothes and in this beautiful space and this house that keeps me warm, and you look outside and you could appreciate the sky and the clouds and the leaves and the lilac bush and the grass that needs mowed. And, it's we really could get into it more, is what I'm saying. We could get into appreciation and gratitude more, and we should, and we will. We're going to do it. We're going to do it because it's going to open up the flow of prosperity more and more into our life. One of your promised gifts is your divine ability to generate the success you want in life by using your spiritual talents. So these spiritual talents that I guess we all have now. I'm playing with you. We all have spiritual talents. These are abilities that are innate within you. You are born with them. They could include all types of things like writing, speaking, creative expression, maybe a business ability. You have gifts. You have spiritual gifts. Compassion, that is a spiritual gift. Absolutely. So Ganesha is very simply directing us to utilize our gifts, You must utilize your gifts. You are being given an opportunity to notice and develop them and begin offering them to the world. So he's a teacher. He's going to keep you busy if you want him to guide you. He also encourages you to start writing a prosperity journal. Okay, so call upon Ganesha to work with you on this. Say, I call upon Ganesha now to help me start utilizing my gifts. And you know what? I'm gonna start writing a prosperity journal. So what you're gonna write in this prosperity journal, first you're gonna sit there and you're going to imagine what would be the perfect day for you, and describe it in great detail in your journal. So what would be like the perfect day for you? Like if you could just have the perfect day, what would it look like? What would it be? Now you get into great detail. You involve all of your senses to make it as real as possible. So see it, hear it, feel it, smell it, taste and touch this experience in your mind and heart to help bring it to fruition. So, prosperity journal, start really using your power of your mind with imagination to really get into this beautiful day. Like feel the perfect temperature on your skin, just the perfect merry little breeze come by to kiss your cheek and, tickle your hair just a little bit, It's like maybe you're by water and you can like inhale and literally like feel the water molecules in the air, just enough that it's so refreshing. And you can hear the wind in the trees because there's trees around you too. And you're with someone that you're just so comfortable with, and every time you glance their beautiful way, it puts a smile on your face. And your shoes are so comfortable. It just is such a joy to walk around and look at everything. And you've brought with you some of your most delicious foods that you love so much. And it's just such a great day to hold a warm drink in your hand and laugh and be close and just content and joyful and full of appreciation and gratitude. And so you picture the day flowing the way you want it, your perfect day. What are you going to do next? What are you talking about? What are you thinking about? How are you feeling? You can really just have this day go any which way you want it to, but you get into it and you feel it and you write it down in your beautiful prosperity journal, which is really just a catalyst for manifesting what you divinely will quicker. Okay, so I'm trying to quit saying wishes because I don't want you to sit there and wish anymore. You don't need to be wishing. Wish in one hand and shit in the other. Which one's going to manifest quicker? You need to will it. That's such a terrible expression, I know, but isn't it funny? Wish in one hand. I don't even need to finish it anymore. If I see that you are just not using your power and your ability to manifest appropriately and as strongly as you could be, I'll just say, well, wish in one hand and what's happening in the other hand. So don't wish anymore. Say, I will this to be. I speak it and it is. I speak the words. I hold the vision. I hold the vision and it is. And it is. So yes, this is definitely an abundance card from Ganesha. And Ganesha is reminding you that you have everything you need now. It is time to claim your abundance. So while we're in this open, receptive, receiving state, I really want us to be absolutely captivated by this fantastic rainbow mandala. It's this geometric, sacred geometric activation. And it's like, it's a circle, but it's a star, but it's a swirly flower. It's got dots and glowing, and there's so much movement. It's like if you could make a fun carnival, a mandala, this would be it. It's full of light and all the rays of the rainbow. The frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. So think of the harvest this year. Think of just the gifts that are in nature. Think of all the abundance and riches that the universe provides. Think about joy. Think about happiness. Think about celebration. When's the last time you really celebrated, like just maybe even a party for one, okay, inside yourself, like, but really celebrated just the beauty of life, the abundance of your existence, the abundance of existence, the possibilities of how happy you could be, how joyful could you be. Really, almost, it's like fall in love with life. Fall in love with living. Fall in love with breathing. Fall in love with being here. So this frequency of prosperity, it does support this feeling of well-being. I am taken care of. Prosperity is flowing towards me. I am open to receive it. I am grateful for all of the abundance and gifts the universe bestows upon me. I am having so much fun. I am joyful. I am light. I am love. I am manifested here to feel good. The new energy, this is a new energy, okay? Like to be like, oh my God, I don't even know this. That's right. Okay, so it's coming to you now, something new, and be open to it. Now you're going to practice opening up more. Open up and allow this new energy to flow in, okay? It's really an old energy, but whatever. It's asking to revisit, okay, and redefine how we want to perceive many human concepts, okay, that help us recreate a reality that reflects a new and more expanded consciousness. The way in which we perceive and experience our state of prosperity is important to the creation of our new reality. So you are always perceiving, okay, as we live here in the ego's world, we're always perceiving. Now, how are you perceiving? That's going to directly affect your manifestations, what you're letting in, how you see the world, how you experience the world. So know that you can change your perception at any time, and that will directly affect the creation of your new experience, your new reality, your new prosperity. So the word prosperity originates from the Latin word prosperous, which means doing well. But this entails much more than just our financial wellness. So the original meaning encompassed with the totality of our well-being, including our health and our happiness, as well as our success. So we really need to understand that, like, we have many different facets to us, many different avenues, categories of our life. And we want them all to be doing well. How are you doing? I am doing well in all areas of my life. It's like, holy shit, mate. That's awesome. We got to get happy because we have grown accustomed to measuring our success and thus our prosperity by the reflection of our bank accounts. Now, according to my bank account, I should not be happy, but I still am, okay? I still am. the new energy invites us to reconsider. Okay, we're going to reevaluate, reconsider our feelings of joy, love, compassion, and connection to self, and our connection to others, and then addition to the fulfillment of our physical needs, like all the mundane stuff. We're going to cover that too. All of that, all of them, guys, are part of our sense of prosperity. So we can be prosperous across the board, okay? We need to redefine our definition of prosperity. So in this activation, if you get on over and take a look-see at it, I'll try to take a good picture for you. In this activation, when you look at this sacred geometric oracle activation, the abundance of rich, deep, and vibrant colors refers to the abundance of experience the universe provides in any given moment. Experiences that resonate with all parts of our being and activate all the energy centers in our body. So all of our chakras, all of our energy centers are getting lit up and activated. The swirling movements indicate the constant change that is at the core of our human experience and the universe, you guys. The universe is in constant change, and so are we. When we look at this, we see a lot of green and turquoise colors because they want to tell us that it's important of letting all these experiences flow through the heart center. So all this green and turquoise is saying, open up your heart. Let the experiences flow through your heart center, where we can connect them with our inner truth before we express them in the external world. So the flow of prosperity first needs to flow through your heart center, and then we express it out into the world. So first you have to bring it into you. You have to have this energy, this prosperous energy, flow into you, into your heart center. And then we manifest more prosperity in our life. Now, the background of this prosperity activation is a very dark forest green. Okay, you can even see some leaves and ferns maybe. And there are some double squares behind the circular star. Actually, the double squares make up the star. So the forest in the background and the double squares support the activation of prosperity on the level of our earthly plane and in our daily lives, so that all of our needs are fulfilled. All of our needs are fulfilled. So emotional, spiritual, physical, survival, all of our needs for well-being are fulfilled. Now there are flowers at the corners, and they represent the beautiful potential for new life, new possibilities, and new richnesses that grow from each new moment. So there's always something growing, there's always something barking in my world, and also there is the number 8 somehow. Oh yeah, the 4 corners, 4 plus 4. The number 8 is the manifestation number, referring to our capacity to create our reality and our prosperity on this earthly plane through an open heart and clear, focused intent. So I hope my dogs are barking because the prosperity is in the yard. I'm hoping prosperity is out in the yard. But listen, here's the point of all that. It is through your open heart and your clear, focused intent that is going to manifest more prosperity. All right, so let's try this. If you can, right now, and you can, take a moment to go inside and contemplate the prosperity in your life. Do you feel prosperous? So it's like the dragon butterfly has come back, fluttered around again now, and is asking us a second time, do you feel prosperous? How are you prosperous? What areas would you like to be more prosperous? So write down everything and everyone that enriches your life and notice how long your list really is. So on another page in your prosperity journal, write down everything and everyone that enriches your life and really get this list growing. See how long it is, and then see if you can add even more to it. And I used to do this because it was a recommendation from Abraham Hicks and Esther, and I was like, I know I have notebooks like on my shelf that literally I would just write pages upon pages of just like everything that I liked about everything and anything and everyone. And like, it's a habit. The attitude of gratitude is a habit. Thinking about things to appreciate is a skill set, but you do have to practice it. And once you look at this list and you're like, wow, I do have a lot to be thankful for, and then you just build on it. So maybe I think the prosperity journal is a great idea. Write what you are thankful for, write what you have in your life that enriches your life. Talk about the good things that you love about people, talk about your favorite colors and smells, and use all your senses to appreciate what you do have and what you would like to appreciate more of. Create your perfect day scenarios and really script it out so that your mind can start thinking a little differently and seeing and perceiving a little differently. And maybe whereas before, even like from the beginning of this podcast till now the end of the podcast, it's like when we first said, do you feel prosperous? We were like, meh. But like now that we've kind of like pulled our heads out of our grumpy butts or whatever, we're like, yeah, we are pretty stinking prosperous, aren't we? Like we really do have all this to appreciate. And man, we lose sight of it. And, let it be our responsibility now to pay attention to the prosperity that's flowing into our life in all different directions, in all different categories, in all different themes, and really let it flow and grow so that we can manifest more prosperity. So we are going to end in celebration with our prosperity priestess. She is so fun, you guys. If I could have her flexibility, man, she is literally like kicking it up. Like I said, she's on her tippy toe of one leg. She's doing a one-armed back bend arch while holding her glass, while having her other foot up in the air, like pomegranate juice spilling everywhere. She's so fun. There's all these gold symbols all around her. She's got a gold enlightened crown that she wears. She has fairy wings. She's got blue hair. I mean, she's fantastic. Her little red mini dress is so cute. Her turquoise blue and white striped leggings are just perfect for the occasion. And she wants us to join her. She wants us to feel this good. I mean, she's going to feel this good no matter what, but it will be even more fun if we're all doing these crazy fun back bends and feeling good about it. I'm probably actually more like Ganesha, sitting kind of like like Ganesha has his one foot on top of his other knee and it's like squished up there with his big belly. All right, so whatever you want to do to get comfortable, Lakshmi is up there standing, holding, maintaining poise. We've got the butterfly kind of wrapped around the alum stem, really just hanging out. The unicorn's just standing here chilling. So you can really be here however it is that you want to be here, and whatever rainbow color ray you want to represent. And but be here, but want to be here. I think that's a ticket to really start to want to feel good, want to be here, want to be prosperous, and want to share your good vibes with others. So this prosperity card has the good feeling vibes of success, of gratitude, and blessings. And it is a pomegranate that we see sliced in half here and in her glass as well. And pomegranate is a wonderful essence and fruit and magical creation to be used in money spells, because the tiny nuggets of sweet red fruit encased within its shell look like little rubies. So if you've ever sliced open a pomegranate, it's like, what are these gems inside of here? It's nature's rubies. The jewel red pomegranate resonates with the base chakra, the energy wheel responsible for attracting prosperity. Now, luckily, we've already sat with the frequency, the sacred geometry, and we've got all our chakras activated. So we're going to keep that red root chakra really glowing, really resonating with the vibration of prosperity. Now, the ancient Egyptians used to use the pomegranate as a symbol to attract wealth and success. And similarly, the pomegranate was considered the height of luxury and prestige in medieval times. So yeah, it's sort of like one of those. It ain't a banana, okay? And she's got pomegranate. Ganesha's holding a pomegranate. So I'm gonna pick up my Walmart pickup here. Like as soon as I hit publish, I have to drive to town. I didn't get any pomegranate. I didn't know, you guys. I should have got some pomegranates, or at least some pomegranate juice. Yum yum. So anyways, maybe indulge in that this week. Pour yourself a glass while you're writing in your prosperity journal, and just sip it. And with every sip, think about something that you have been blessed with and you feel prosperous. I feel prosperous. The priestess of prosperity is dancing joyfully with a large pomegranate cocktail in her hand. like it's as big as her almost. Like she is really, really feeling prosperous. She is surrounded by medieval symbols of prosperity and abundance, plenty of gorgeous red colors, and the pomegranate's fruit and blossom. So now I'm for sure that Ganesha is holding some leaves from the pomegranate plant, because she has some of the very same leaves on her card as well. So we are ending with pomegranate today. The priestess knows that the gifts of true prosperity lie in the perception of what makes us truly rich, rather than in material possessions. So what makes you truly rich, truly prosperous? It is a feeling, it is a frequency, it is a vibration, it's an attitude, it's a mindset. Okay, so that's why her energy is merry and free and bright and just really just like, ooh, she feels so good, and you can see it because it's a feeling, you guys. It is a feeling. She is not sitting in front of her computer looking at her bank statement. She is relishing in this pomegranate feeling. Okay, prosperity. Manifest more pomegranate. Manifest more prosperity. Prosperity. Hey, whatever you want. Somebody might feel very prosperous with, pomegranates on the kitchen counter waiting for them. I know I always feel really prosperous when I have a really good fresh pineapple. And Ganesha has a pineapple and a fresh coconut and grapes and some other fruits that I don't even know what they are. So anyways, lots of flowers, fresh flowers on the table, you guys. Go to Aldi's, get yourself a bouquet, $3.99, Get some fresh flowers in your life. Just whatever it is that makes you feel good. Hugs, conversation, love. It does not have to be material things, but surround yourself maybe a little red in your life. Get out your red napkins, put a red pillow on your bed, like put on your red sheets. Right now I have old striped red and a bunch of other colors flannel sheets, and they're so nice and warm, and I love them. Whatever it is that makes you feel well taken care of, really, really just notice your sense of well-being. Maybe what you have is emotional stability, right? See how prosperous you've been with your stability and your clarity. What a gift. So prosperity is a state of success and feeling fortunate. You just need to adjust your mindset. The secret to prosperity is a joyful attitude. It means having fun and holding on to your aspirations lightly so as not to squash the energy. Counting all our blessings and feeling grateful for what we already have will start the process of bringing the spirit of prosperity into our lives. So all it is, everybody, is just an adjustment, and a little adjusting here, a little tweaking here, a little opening here, a little allowing here, to allow and encourage and accept the flow of prosperity. To flow into our lives and every aspect of our lives. Come on in, slosh around in every category of my life. We want to feel good across the board. So get into the frequency of prosperity by feeling your abundance, by appreciating your sense of well-being, and definitely being thankful and having that gratitude roll out of you all day, every day. It's a practice, it's a habit, it's a skill that you are fully capable of. I know it. I know we can all do it. We can manifest more prosperity.